I personally figured I was watching something that somebody else would never see again in the world. Thought it was once in a lifetime.
Hi everyone, this is Camper Cooking with Chef Paul. We are Americans living in France who have always liked camping and eating well. Like many of you, we bought a camping car after the first pandemic lockdown so we could still travel safely. Chef Paul does most of the food prep at home so we can have more time to explore. He will show you how a classically trained chef prepares great food even with a camper's minimal kitchen, utilizing historical and modern techniques.
I bought some fish tacos. Some cod fillets here, sadly frozen. Actually, were labeled dos de cabillaud, or the back of the cod. And I'm going to do these like I would if I was camping and could work on the grill. But we're in the middle of the confinement. Camping's not allowed, so that's really not an option. So I'd like to make kind of a Latin themed seasoned mix because we're making fish tacos. I start grabbing spices. I want some cayenne pepper. I'll use this one. Some coriander and some cumin and some garlic. I think we'll go with sweet paprika. I'm going to go with this black salt. I kind of like it. And some mixed peppercorns. Cayenne, generous teaspoon. Probably more than anybody else would like. Coriander, a teaspoon. Sweet paprika, teaspoon. Cumin, 2 teaspoons. Granulated garlic, a half teaspoon. Black salt. All right, there's a half teaspoon of black salt, and I'll use some fine sea salt. Another teaspoon there. So I guess we'll just go with some regular black pepper. So these fillets have already been out of the freezer for a couple hours, but they're only just starting to thaw, which is actually kind of perfect for me to get the spice seasoning to stick to it a little bit and soak in. So I just drizzle a little bit of olive oil on it. Cool. And I'm just going to let those hang out. Time to cook the fish tacos. Here during confinement, I don't have the option of doing this on a campfire or even a gas grill. So I'm going to use the air fryer. These are still partially frozen, which hopefully means I'm going to get a nice crust on the outside. We'll see. So it just beat. Oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, I think that's going to be really good. I like black olives. If I was in America, I could buy those nice pitted sliced ones in the can. Hopefully you don't get too much vertigo. And a part of me really wants to peel and seed these, and then a part of me is like, doesn't see the value in that. So the lazy part of me is going to win that argument every time. I lived on or near the Gulf of Mexico most of my life, and I really liked the availability of relatively inexpensive seafood there. But it was warm water seafood, so the only thing I really liked out of the Gulf were red snapper, which that's really hard to beat. Mangrove snapper I liked also. Some people call them cherry snapper. Grouper I liked a lot. Black grouper and scamp both. Red grouper not as much. And there were certainly a lot of other fishes that'll run through the Gulf of Mexico that I liked, like tuna. But there's an awful lot of fish in the Gulf of Mexico that I don't like. And I always miss the cold water fish. Like even shrimp out of the Gulf doesn't taste as good as shrimp out of the Atlantic. And there's no cod. And here cod seems to be a staple, which is kind of cool.
I personally figured I was watching something that somebody
These
else
are actually
would
broccoli
say.
sprouts.
Thought it was
How about an avocado? So please don't tell the French authorities, but I don't have any creme fraiche. And I really think that would be good here. But I do have some Greek yogurt, some sriracha, and some tortillas. Another thing I miss about America is the tortillas are better in America. And they come in their own Ziploc bag, which they just don't do here. All right, I'll check back with you when I'm ready to cook. Somebody's over there getting lettuce out of the fridge. I won't mention any names.
You can.
Oh, it's Mrs. Chef Paul.
To me,
Is it spicy, the
it's so
fish?
simple.
A little bit,
Life
hopefully.
should be lived
I haven't tasted it yet.
on the edge of life. You have to exercise rebellion.
There is some cayenne in it. It's dinner time.